Today we'll be flying planes, crashing, finding people who came before us, finding lost giants, farming some mushrooms, finding out what happened to this space station, and finally find out what happened to our mentor, Dr. Garcia. First, we gotta name our dogs, pick our flag color, and then make our character. Dear T, we are very sorry about your mentor's passing. Dr. Garcia was an exceptional scientist and inventor. Her accomplishments have influenced the whole world. She left very clear instructions stating that if anything happened to her, she wanted you to recover her documents and projects. So we're on this very nice ship sailing through the Arctic, I guess. As you know, Dr. Garcia's vocation and work was a very broad effort to improve many aspects of our lives. From clean energy production to agricultural experiments under very harsh conditions, she chose this island Artico because of the terrain filled with research and experimentation opportunities. So she's a very smart lady. I like the shape of the boat. It's almost like an amphibious landing craft, you know? We all know how massively important your mentor's projects were, and we also know how critical this expedition is. Our only chance of recovering Dr. Garcia's work. Most of her blueprints and research that remain on the island, you must find them all in order to protect your mentor's invaluable legacy. Would you like to follow the short tutorial? No. Here we go. I love the music in the background. It's very calming, relaxing. Day 0. T, welcome to Artico. This short instructive will teach you everything you need, everything you must know in order to lead a successful expedition. These are the most important resources you will be needing: energy, hardware, data. Very cute fish. Alright. You have $5,000. Open your inventory / build menu. See, there's so many great things that we're going to be able to build. Glider. I'm going to have fun with that later. Elevator, sled garage for the doggos. It's 2,400 material though. We're at 240. It wants us to build some solar panels though. I'm going to place it right up here. Alright. We'll wait a little. So it takes time for it to build up energy, and then we use that energy to make material, and we dig up material from the ground. So you can see a place up there that we'll visit later. I'm sure it's one of Dr. Garcia's labs. Get us 4 energy, and come over here and start digging. Beep, beep, beep. Now we're back inside. We're going to use a hardware welder to turn 1 kilogram into 70 material. Just have to wait for the machine to do its thing. Then we're able to sell data for 2 gigabytes for 2,000. Pretty good deal. And then 20 fish for $1,000. Inflation is crazy. And then we can buy material for 5,000. We'll make use of that later on. So we have 3 samples to make data from. We got a little teapot, we got our globe, some papers and books, lantern, and our little stove. We can cook fish, bread, soup. Got our bunk bed, even though I'm playing by myself. I'm lonely. We'll place down we built this. It's the first building we made. Don't really know what it does. It's telling us we got to make sure to remember to feed our dogs. Dark matter detector. Telescope. Joel, Sage, Zeus, and Nova. What good girls and boys. Give them all pets because they are good doggos. Very good doggos. And they all get a little bit of fish. And then I get some fish. Very delicious. Brown blob. You can also have water. And then this is our map. This place looks humongous. It's absolutely huge. And we're going to explore every inch of it. And then we come all the way back up to where we started. But every trip has to start with the first step. Come on, doggos. I want to be careful to not run the dogs into the ice cold water. Then we're going to take our little tiny kayak and go fishing. I don't know what our little backpack does exactly. It looks pretty futuristic. But we got the good old-fashioned rod and reel. It's going to be a grand old time. We got a fish on the line. Pull that bad boy up. Get 2 fish. And another. And another. I wonder what will happen if... The freezing water harmed your dogs and you were forced to return to main base. Now I feel like a dick. Let's go check on them. No. It didn't actually take any of their help. We'll just feed them up and go on back out. Alright, we're on our first trip really away from the base, and there's this giant whale skeleton. Like, it has to be like 3 buses long. I really do love the art style of this game. The dogs are adorable. The landscape's beautiful when you're running around. Just made it up the hill for, almost to the lab that we saw when we first put down that solar panel. But right here we have a crashed jet. But first, we gotta check on the doggos. Look at this thing. Looks like a Russian spy jet. One of the space planes, because that has like a little space helmet. And then we got pictures too. November 30th, 1960. 1905. They're using military time, so I imagine it is a military plane. It's not like a normal person just has a jet lying around. This is like showing how they're about to crash. Like each one's this within a minute where the crash landed right here in that little divot we're in. I wonder what caused him to crash. We find this little note in here. Everything I dreamed of is now within reach. Tonight I'll float above Earth. I'll see the oceans merging and curving. I'll watch as the lights are kindled. So he survived the crash, pulled out his pocket typewriter, and he wrote this beautiful poem. Or, well, not a poem, but... Let's see, this is... It looks like something you'd build in Kerbal Space Program, really. Like first time you want to build a space plane. I wonder if he died of like starvation or was rescued, you know? It's one of my favorite things about these kinds of games. And you can't forget about exploiting the environment for all of its resources. We finally made it up the hill. Seems like it's one of Dr. Garcia's labs. Gas tanks and stuff. My blueprints will be all that is left of me. They are sums of years of hard work, of loving work. I hope that once I'm gone, someone will find value in what I did. I hope they remember my work. Well, I'm here. And whoever funded the research or the trip out here, she's obviously done some good in the games universe. That's his barrel. 500 materials. Very nice. This looks like a heater or maybe a storage. And her telescope requires nighttime, which sucks, but then we got 2 gigabytes of data. A little lamp, a nice bed, coffee maker. Delicious. Got a glider blueprint and a telescope blueprint. The time I was given is soon coming to an end. I wish I could stay watching the stars through my telescope forever. Don't we all? It's kind of sad. And she obviously enjoyed listening to music. And there's the actual telescope itself. Yeah. Alright, now we continue. We're gonna take the doggos down the hill. They kind of fly like a reindeer when you give them some air. But we're going down to this little rowboat by the pond. Ooh. Yeah. There's a little fishing spot there too. And some crystals. Dearest Maria, the wind is always leading me back to you. Back to our little house filled with your paintings and plans, filled with all your love and beautiful ideas. It never ceases to amaze me how skillful you are in the arts of happiness, of love giving. You are my best friend. You forever healed me. I wonder if that was written because he didn't get to make it back home. We got some plants. Some seeds. It's a really nice boat. I wonder if he made it home to his Maria. Sounds like he loves her dearly. We found our way at another lab of Dr. Garcia's. Seems like its foundation is slipping into this pond. This guy has a bunch of planters outside. I don't know what that little guy is. This looks like a little biosphere. Sometimes I must remind myself that courage is the most important asset of any explorer. No set of young legs will get you up the mountain if your heart is not in the right place. I am old, but I still have some courage left. Definitely seems like that, Dr. Garcia. I might be making a breakthrough. I was finally able to perfect the termite controllers on my incubators, and the plants are growing stronger, so I've been smiling the whole day. It'd be incredible if we could grow plants. Like, I know people are able to do like hydroponics and stuff. We got a workshop blueprint. Like, you can do hydroponics and stuff, but like the average person's not able to just whip out a little gadget and build a biosphere in their backyard, you know? It takes a lot more work than that. But, you know, one day, onward we go. The sun is beautiful. Hey, duckos. we found this tent on our second or third expedition. We found this tent. Sleeping bag, pots and pans, some seeds. Nice. I wanted true calm. I wanted to see life at its quietest and remotest. To see the passing of time bent by the stillness and peace of the ice. I know that's like one of the icebergs in the drawing, but it kind of looks like a coffin. Like he drew his own death. Left the skis behind too. And now we're gonna get these crystales as well. Now we're on our way to this oil rig looking thing. There's oil pumps over there too. Full moon or two moons? I don't really understand that. Don't question it. That's how the CIA get you. Yeah, I was really confused when I was recording this for the first time. I was looking back and forth between them. Anyway, got this big old hook, crane kind of thing. Exhaust pipes, debris everywhere. You can go underneath here. Some inflatable tubes or something. Camera, chisels, and a note. I still want to be an artist. I'm not giving up. And as soon as I get back on land, I will paint every waking hour. I will not let go of the only thing that gives me purpose. It's a very strong will. It's crazy that everybody out here has like pocket typewriters though to type this out. Or perfect handwriting. There's his little easel too. I hope he made it back. Got $2,000 and some coffee beans too. Very nice. I wonder if we can climb up here. Another $2,000. This is a very profitable exploration. I'd do this if I made $2,000 every time I found a little bag. I think we're gonna try and go up on the top layer, see if we can find anything up there as well. So like, was this just out here and then the ice froze around it? You know, like what's the story of this universe in the game? You know, like was there a massive ice age that happened? That's why they need the incubators and Dr. Garcia's research and stuff. Because how else would an oil rig like out in the ocean or even on this land, how would it get sunk into the ice if there wasn't more ice being formed, you know, for years at a time? He's got some material or got something. But I just wonder what happened. Ooh, a little snowmobile. It'd be cool to sit around on that thing. I like my doggies better though. They give me company. It's sad that it's broken though. And another kilogram of ore. I think that's ore. That's what we got up there as well. Doesn't seem to be nothing around this side though. I think we're about to leave. Look at this weird iceberg, man. I thought this was just water, but it's frozen solid here. Like clear and blue. It'd be so cool to like ice skate on ice like this. It's so pretty. And we can get some samples. Free samples. They like glitch into the berg. That one glitched into the berg too. I think I'm able to get it though. Yeah. So it's just like clip through. I'm gonna try to get this one. I don't think I'm able to find it though. Oh yeah, I did. Very good. Onward to the next, the little oil rig pumps. Here we go. So somebody was bringing in material and recently built these wells here, these oil wells. And like shipping it out from here. So the oil must have been discovered here recently enough that they, like, if it shifted to move that big land oil well, then like these must be recent because these haven't shifted. Like maybe they built these in spite of that one collapsing. Here's another. My biggest fear is outliving the people that I love. That's sad. But also sounds like something a vampire would write. And most of the time you don't outlive everyone you love. But it would be tragic if you did. Just gotta keep on going. $2,000 a kilogram of ore. And that's why you continuously love people around you. Hopefully you don't run out. Not that anyone could ever be replaced, but yeah, you should continuously love those around you. I want to see what's on the other side of this little Bergy Berg. I still don't understand this backpack. I'm gonna take a drink. There's a fishing spot. Let's catch up some fish for me and the doggos. And head on back to shore. On the road again. Here we go. Jesus, Nova, Joel, and Sage. Alright. Seems that everybody's ready to go. And we'll be on our way. There's a moon reflecting off the water, or the sun. We have to cross this very narrow area of ice. I love the shades of blue and red that the game uses. And we have to cross over this, get their paws wet, but they're okay. See the fish in the distance, and the stone from Lion King. Must have been. We're finally beside the giant fish. I think I realized that I can't go this way to the blimp over there, so you gotta hit a Yui. Here we go. Made it here by nightfall. Looks like it took a hole to the, like a cannonball to the side. Maybe there was a nuclear winter or something that it knocked it out of the air. Some binoculares. Radiator. Bunch of controls I don't know how to use. Very big wheel. Like, this wheel's made for a giant. It is a magical enterprise to fly this enormous beast. To move in the ship's own good time through the skies. It feels like you are flying a cloud, a piece of heavens that was always destined to soar. I do think it would be very peaceful. I've never been in a blimp. I wonder, because it doesn't accelerate like at any great speed, so you just float, you know? I imagine it's very peaceful. Maybe the nuclear winter or the ice age knocked it out of the sky. Kind of looks like a face right there, the two little eyes. Like, oh. Wonder where all the material though went. All the material went though. Sorry, I have a bit of tism. It's a very, very cool structure though. This is like the only tree I've seen, man. Very cool. Here we go. I've done a whole lot of resource collecting. But I just ran into this. It kind of looks like space shit. And this looks like a satellite with the solar panels coming off the side and stuff. Huh. It gave us 200 energy. Very nice. More solar panels, a cargo box. Got some seeds and stuff in there. Very nice. Whoa. I accidentally activated a parachute. This looks like another one of Dr. Garcia's labs, though. 6 gigabytes of data. Very nice. And very circular bed. Stove. Couple of books. TV. My favorite memories always take place in my childhood home. In that rural yellow house, bursting with plants, dogs, and family, sitting just high enough to afford a view of the distant mountains. Our memories are invaluable guiding lights. I do have very cherished childhood memories as well. Got a telescope blueprint. Very nice. Little player. Record player. I am afraid of this disease. So obviously that's what some kind of disease took out our mentor, Dr. Garcia. Got a simulation CPU blueprint. That's an ominous message though. Then we got some more resources to pick up. Look at these arches, man. Looks like something out of an Ice Age movie. This giant skeleton. I wouldn't want to be in the water or something like that. It'd be horrifying. We just pulled up to another ship. Looks like it has a little bit of a different design though. Much thinner. It's not as... The hole doesn't go down deep to balance it. Looks like it was powered by sails and oars. Man, whoever pulled that thing probably ended up quite strong. There's some vases and like ancient pottery. This is like an ancient ship, or maybe a ship from a museum or something. Kind of hard to jump over all this stuff. Can't collect it. Looks like there's some stuff back here though. Oh, got some new objects. I haven't found a note here though. It's a little bird. I'm kind of getting stuck. Not cool. But on our way. Bye-bye, Mr. Ship. It's nice meeting you. I normally keep quiet during the travel, but we had to go over this, like, broken ice. I thought it was pretty cool looking. Making our way over to that thing. And we've arrived. It's kind of like the skeleton of a ship, like they were building a ship, or almost like the Ark, you know, halfway done. Here's a little sled, like a dog sled almost. Got new objects from this camera. Nice red tint, like a National Geographic employee out here for the got some pots and pans, some seeds. I want to bring back dreamlike images for the whole world to see. I want to capture these immense and calm horizons. I will show them to everyone I love. What a sweet guy or girl. But with how advanced like our technology is, and this being like an old-timey camera from our perspective, like how long ago was this guy here? Or this person was here, you know? Like, why do I have a hand drill that can dig up ore? We just pull up to another spot. It looks like a hot air balloon that crashed here recently too, right next to another skeleton in this weird Ice Berg formation. It's Armin's parents from Attack on Titan. They made it to Artico. They actually did get on the hot air balloon. Nah, they died brutally. But this is pretty cool though. A big old balloon. Yeah, some new objects. Oh, here's the typewriter that everyone's been using. After over 7 years and countless rejections, it seems I will never get published. Yet I still feel like I'd write something that will light imaginations. Something I must say about the things I find beautiful. And everyone here that's writing these letters are very determined and observant of the beauty of the world. It'd be nice to meet people who think that way. Although I don't know why you'd bring butterflies onto a hot air balloon. Got a kilogram of ore with it too. But I hope he made it wherever he was going. He was able to write his little book. Let's get on our way. I want to see. It looks like there's some stuff we can mine over there. Hit the Yui. Spin around. Looks like a weird divot. Like almost like there is a hot spring. It's like steaming. It's another skeleton over here too. They got some giant fish. And this weird contraption. Very strange. Looks like it's almost like a terrain map. I'm gonna head over here and grab some of these samples. Free sample. It's free real estate. Going over a little ice bridge here. And I found this satellite that seems to have crash landed. Space Station Aurora message queue. Imminent drastic collision. Aurora shattered. We are re-entry bound. Tell our loved ones that we were brave. I'm sure that you were brave. Whoever you are. So this space station like crashed everywhere. Like there's pieces of it everywhere. Got some more of this weirdly colored ice. And a few samples. Free samples. And then this capsule thing. spider blueprint. Very nice. The cave's elevator system must be fixed. So this is some kind of elevator, and there's a cave system somewhere. Just got some of these samples. I found a laptop. Over 2 decades of walking and studying this terrain, and I no longer know if I did it for my work or because I simply fell in love with the land and its silence. Sometimes I really feel I was born to be here, as if the island has been calling me from across the oceans my whole life. And 2 gigabytes of data. I wonder if this is left by Dr. Garcia. Look at this. It's like an amphibious lander or amphibious personnel carrier from like World War II or something. Got a machine gun on the front. It's the most violent thing we've seen in this game. Got some crates with some ore. Canteen and a lantern. It feels like an eternity since I left my mother and father. I am sadly gradually forgetting the smell of morning in our little house. I would give anything to see them again, to see the early dew in our sunflowers one last time. I wonder if he sailed this here or it was just lost after some battle. Got a little rowboat. Kilogram of ore. It's a nice little house on top of a hill. Has a stone foundation. Had a ton of resources around too. A little rocking chair. Pillow still in the same spot. Very cozy. Got some more coffee beans. Blankets, a stove, more coffee. I ain't gonna mind if I do. Increase speed. Nice. I'll have another. And another. This is just like real life. Yes. This does look like a fancy coffee maker. I'd love to have one like that. Someone's been writing. $2,000. I saw the mountains, the most immense valleys. My eyes saw the beauty of nature unfolding through time, slowly and quietly. I saw the ice moving, the stars twirling. I was patient and I was rewarded. He also a smoker too. What a nice view to write on and look out the window. It's so peaceful up here. I'm gonna take a look from the top. Come on. Up the hill you get. Oh! I did the parachute thing again. Look at that. I could just sail around the world. I wonder if I could do it again. This is fun, man. I can like glide almost forever. Looks like this is a launch pad. It's cool, man. Just taking in the view before we get on the road again. Passing by the spaceship. The giant whale. Back home. Just pulled up to this little log cabin. The dogs need some food. Good doggos. You got a flag waving? I wonder if this was Dr. Garcia's or just someone who ran a airplane repair or hangar. Got a little tank out here. Probably propane tank. Oh, like engine hook, propeller, some beds. I've lost some good friends, pilots like myself, who went off flying into the unknown. Friends that had more skill and experience. Have we always been chasing an ill-fated dream? The glider blueprint. Well, looking back, I guess I missed that ore right there. And then we come to this giant iceberg that seems to be hollow. There's a submarine in here, man. It's like broken in half. And another one of those elevators. Gotta grab the resources. Yeah, it's still broken. Not sure how we fix that. It's like a missile. Some free samples. I don't understand, like, it looks like there's stuff holding it up here, you know? All these controls. War behemoth finally at peace, free from the cruel commands of politicians and generals. These stolen metals will return to the earth. They will be cleansed. Sounds cultish, but not incorrect. $2,000 and some more ore. Very cool. It's huge. It's like snapped, or I wonder if they left like of their own will because they didn't want to obey whatever military was in this game. Off we go. I want to check out this question mark. Looks like some kind of base. Another Dr. Garcia. Oh, it's an elevator thing. Looks like a bunker. Controls. Another glider blueprint. Fix caves elevator system. So this is how you fix it. Takes 5,000 material there. Huh. Well, I guess we'll come back to this whenever we have enough material. Ain't nothing behind it either. We've got another buoy here. Looks like it collects scientific research. It has some like air wind speed measures on the top. This has some energy and data. Very nice. So I'm on top of this hill. Let's go to that. Here we are. Got an outhouse, some materials, free samples. And there's like this little crane or excavator out here. This little control panel. Very cool. Some free ore too. And then this log cabin. And this, I don't even know what that is, honestly. Got a bathtub and sink. nice guitar too. I wonder what happened to destroy the building like this. But everything else still be sitting here. Free 2000. Dear Mother, I know you still think I've gone mad, but this is the only place where I can breathe easily. I do work hard every day. I am disciplined, and in full honesty I can attest to the happiness that my toilful days reward me. I find pride and joy in what I am doing. By now, if I do end up striking the gold I embarked to find over 7 years ago, I'm not sure I'd go back anymore. For here, working and breathing the purest air, here I am happy. So as a gold digger, he's out here searching for the jackpot, man. And I don't really know geology very well, but if he's out here digging for gold, he's either like digging on the seabed or, you know. Hey guys, just pulled up to this tent and what looks like another dock sled. Our doggos are doing alright. They're around 80% each. They're very good doggos. They work very hard. I think it's cute that they like lay down. This is like a wooden sled compared to my like modern like metal one. Someone was camping here. They have a water skin and pot. It's weird that they have like a stove for the pot, but they use a water skin for water. They also have oar and a saw. The dogs and I are very much enjoying the trail. The long, endless road feels fast and fluid. The dogs put their heart into each stride. They run relentlessly with the unparalleled, earnest nature of good working dogs. I trust them with my life. That's so nice. But what happened to them? He sledded all the way out here. Where did they go? Finally made it up this hill. Looks like a gyrocopter from Far Cry or something. Like a 1 or 2 person helicopter up here. $2,000 and a note. It's a 2-person. I surrendered it all my time and my mind to this dream of flying. From an early age, I knew this was my only chance at true happiness. So I gave it everything, and back I was granted the world, the mountains, the skies, the peace of the clouds. And he came to rest up here on a random hill. It is peaceful. I hope he found what he wanted. Alright, we gathered all the resources on this hill. We come up to this little house with a little rowboat. It's probably one of the nicer boats we've seen, besides the one we came here on. There's just this little shack. Very cute. Got a rocking chair and a stove. Some ore. Some coffee beans. We do love our coffee. A little stove with a note. I want to live an honest life of mountains and silence with you. I want to wake by your side in a realm free of ticking of the clocks. And there I'll love you timelessly. I'll be patient and sweet. It's a little love letter. A small couple on a hill in a shack, far away from everyone. Dove dream. Guys, we just pulled up to this big old kayak. I don't even know if I'd call it a kayak because there's nowhere to really row at. But I don't see a motor either. It's a very large boat. Was space for storage and stuff. A little bed. I don't know. I'd be happy to disappear in the beautiful open ocean. Well, it looks like he did. You're on a deserted island, my man. Or woo man. That was on the side. Looks like a really nice boat to go out and travel the oceans with. I don't really know how it works, but it's very cool. Hey guys, we just pulled up to what I think is more of that space station that's crashed down here. This is the biggest part of it that we've seen. In multiple chunks. This thing's humongous. Has the same power panels as the other crash sites we've seen. I wonder how much space exploration this world has had. Retrieve space station overall log, author unknown. If we do come crashing down, I want to stay up here, drifting among the stars. So he's saying he'd rather jump out of the space station than crash down with it. You know. Wouldn't he just run out of oxygen and basically asphyxiate to death? Look at this little fan lounge pod. The time I was given is soon coming to an end. I wish I could stay watching the stars through my telescope forever. So it looks like the world is like just like our planet, because you can see North America and South America there. Has these weird poles around. What looks like a control bay or elevator, escalator. Yeah, it must be an elevator, since we got an elevator blueprint. 2 gigabytes of data. Some more data, very nice. It's cool that you can find pieces of this thing across the entire map. Whoa. We just pulled around this Ice Berg and ran into a cannon at a graveyard. Kinda strange. Has these little markings with like holes. Wonder if this is art or like a graveyard. I don't understand the cannon. We got a cannon we can place. Can't get in it. Can't interact with it. Can jump on top of it though. It's pretty cool. I wonder if it's aimed at anything over there. And they got this note. At the end of everything, I hope I leave some light behind. You know, I wonder if some of these notes we're finding are from Dr. Garcia as she's went further into her disease, or if they're all different people. Found another buoy. This one has a note though. Has a bell as well. Who does this bell toll for? I wonder. Do not despair, do not give up. We have the stars and the promise of a new sunrise. We have the ocean and the alluring songs of the birds, the immensity and freedom of the horizon, the eternity of a quiet afternoon. We have been given time and conscience. At our reach is the prospect of love, of wonder. So the sad notes are contrasted with a few notes of that not everything is futile, which I strongly agree with. There's always more. There's always more love to be given to others, and hopefully to receive from others. But you have to go find it. We just got some resources from around the shack. It has a little rowboat. A nice coffee stove, a few windows. There's a lot of log cabins here, but there's not a lot of trees, which makes me wonder where they got all the wood from, you know? But that's just a theory. A film. A game theory. Oh, we all miss Matt Pat, man. Let's see what this note says. No coins, no industry, no artifacts between me and life. I devoted so much time to fruitless endeavors, endless cycles that yielded nothing of value for me. I was stuck for so many years, but today I am free. Today I own my own time. And a beautiful drawing. Good for you, man or woman, who somehow built a log cabin on an island with like 20 trees. Good for you. Look at this. This is gathering some resources around this building. Looks like an observatory. Also really like that log, but that log implies that there are trees that big, which is incredible. It's real life, but that's like redwood sized tree. Look at this. Is that a planetarium? Telescopes. A note. Solitude, silence, and star. I have not seen another face but the one I sometimes catch in the eyepiece of my telescope, an old and unfriendly face brimming with gray hairs. Yet I do adore the solitude, this slow time. I love silence. I have always loved it. My wont of being alone has made me a patient man. I feel right at home on this frozen island where patience is the law of this land and the stars. So he doesn't find his own face to be friendly, but he does love being alone. I wonder if this is Dr. Garcia or just another scientist on this island. This is the only other telescope we've seen, and the first one's from Dr. Garcia for sure. And this one says man too. I think Dr. Garcia is a woman, so maybe they met. Look at the stars. Very beautiful. Slowly spinning. I didn't even realize it was nighttime. Here's another note. When I adjust my telescope, I do it leisurely. I rotate every knob of my dear tools tenderly, knowing I have all the time in the world. All the time to pursue his true passion. What a wonderful blessing to have. I don't think I'm gonna find anything else here, but it's very cool. It's nice to be able to look at the stars. Let's go. We just pulled up to this thing. Kind of looks like a plane submarine, Star Wars kind of thing. Got some trash on the floor, air tank, lantern. Got some free stuff, some seeds, and some ore. Very nice. Wind turbine blueprint. Not sure why that'd be in something like this. A door that we cannot enter. I'm kind of stuck. Here we go. And the controls. Look at that. An unfinished weapon from the 60s. Vertical takeoff and amphibious capabilities, it would cross the sea using its mass and size to compress the air beneath it. A ground effect vehicle and ultimate submarine hunter, a dream of Soviet aeronautical engineering that was never fulfilled, now forlorn and deteriorated. I also feel deteriorated. I can feel this cruel sickness gnawing away at my mind. So this is Dr. Garcia. Or a crazy man who stole a Soviet secret weapon. Probably Dr. Garcia. What's this thing? This is small. Looks like a piano. It is a piano. Just out here by the water. It's like the land of the lost out here, man. There's just a bunch of random stuff. Who brought a piano out here? I don't blame them. They sound nice. There's just nothing else here. Just this. Can I play it? I wish I wrote a song, a eulogy for contemplation, a song about silence and vastness. How would you write a song about silence? I wonder. Look at this thing, man. The tail end of an airplane. Surprised we haven't been able to find like other pieces of this with how consistent they've been with all the discoveries we've made. This is one of their engines, some seats, scrap metal. I wonder what caused it to crash. There's so many different time periods of stuff here, but on the surface, I wonder what has caused all these things to gather together. It's very strange. There's like a suit of armor too. Excuse me. Look at that. It's like a Templar shield. Suitcases and stuff. Cargo, some seeds. Not any notes though. It's kind of odd. There's only been one other thing that didn't have a note. I guess some of the buoys didn't have notes. An ancient ship, this, and then some of the buoys. And one of the space station things didn't have notes. Seeing if, like, maybe I'm missing something. I guess not. Well, guess it's time to continue our exploration, man. What a big plane. I wonder what happened to the guys flying. Giant sea mines. I don't think mines are this big in real life. Like, they're talking about like different, like there's a submarine and an amphibious vertical takeoff submarine or U-boat. Like, it looks like this war had some serious war going on. This world had some serious war going on. If they made sea mines this big, and they have technology like hand drill and incubators for, oh hey kitty, they have incubators and stuff, you know. Guys, we just pulled up to a train, so there must have been some kind of infrastructure on this island, like developed enough to have a train station at some point. Like, nobody's gonna haul a train up here or drop one out of a plane. You know, maybe it was in that big cargo plane, but I don't think they ship trains through the plane. Look at this little rover. It's cool. Got a kilogram of ore out of it too. This is like a dining cart with a bedroom. $2,000. That's nice. Lamp and a nice chair with some coffee. From this window, life is rendered in the most beautiful colors, and each new landscape is always more exciting than the last one. That it is, my friend. That it is. Pulled up to this hill with this giant pirate ship. Well, I don't know if it's a pirate ship. This is a giant wooden ship with sails and masts, and it's humongous. Locked in the ice. Here's some of their supplies. Some coffee, the essentials, kilogram of ore, a grappling hook. Wonder what they were here for. Kind of stuck. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh. There we go. Some more ore. Delicious. Here's the note. Some liquor. Spyglass. Well, you've been up there. That's where I managed to use my parachute while standing. Very cool. By now, it is evident that our geo resilience is shattering, succumbing to the might of this glacier. It seems both the ship and crew will fulfill the cursed adventurer's fate. I just hope that the wood does not rise, so that our ship may stand as glorious as it looked on the sea. May time be gentle with our ship and our legacy. This reminds, I think they're trying to reference the story of the Endurance. Their ship got stuck in the ice trying to, not circumnavigate Antarctica. They were trying to get to the South Pole, and their ship got frozen in the ice, the sea ice, and it picked it up and crunched it over a winter or two, which is crazy. But they all survived, which is insane, except for their sled dogs. Try not to think about the sled dogs. Now we're over here at another little shack across another little ice bridge. Cute little shack. Grab the resources first though. Has a little tower that I can clip through, which is weird. Crate. A floor bed. The paintings. Very nice paintings. Some beans. Coffee beans. Everybody on this island likes coffee as much as I do, man. After losing my house to old crooked rich men, I find myself here. I am now at the edge of the universe, safeguarded by the mountains and the sea. No cruelty, no banker, no form of deceit will reach the shore. No one will take this home from me. I wish no one's homes got taken from them. It is sad. And just off to the edge over here, there's a life raft. It looks like the life raft from Stranded Deep. I loved watching Generic B play Stranded Deep as it came out with updates and stuff. I've become a buoyant vagabond at the mercy and will of the indifferent tides, but tonight the moon looks so bright and beautiful, I'm still hopeful my foolishness will take me somewhere. Well, you came here. Another buoy. I wonder if these types of buoys are from Dr. Garcia, because they look like they collect scientific data. Like, I just got 2 gigabytes and... What is this? Looks like a giant bell. Maybe a diving bell? No, it looks like a real bell. It has the little thong thing in there. How would this get here? This is a strange place. Oh, there's stars. Oh, it's just like twinkling light. Do not forget, these are your favorite spots. I'm starting to think Dr. Garcia's disease is like Alzheimer's. is always talking about remembering. I wonder if she came in here. I have turned this astral giant bell into a sanctuary for my memories, a shelter from the past where I can remember who I've been. I must say I'm happy with the time I was given. The universe is a perfect ongoing miracle, and for a brief moment I took part in it. To me, this is enough. It truly is a miracle, our lives. And everyone in it is a miracle too. So I imagine this is Dr. Garcia as well. Later on, the disease. There's even more of the Aurora space station. Retrieve space station Aurora log, author unknown. It is truly our duty to be curious. Curiosity can light the darkness of our cosmos. Curiosity also killed the cat. Good thing it has 9 lives. This giant whale skeleton. Well, I guess I can't assume it's a whale, but a giant skeleton nonetheless. It's like multiple stories high. Is it ancient, or are these species still alive in this universe? In that case, I'd be horrified to be here. Look at this. Some money. And a note. Do not be discouraged by my shattered plane. You can go further. You must remember flying is not a cursed dream. No dream is cursed. Your dreams are holy. Set apart, I guess is what he's trying to say. No, I wouldn't say everyone's dreams are holy, but I would hope that they are. Alright, we're finally back out on the road. We just come up over a hill and ran into a crashed helicopter. We can go over here first. See what's happening. Little fishing rod and a pot. Someone's cooking food here. Got some coffee too. And a note inside the bag. The things we devote our time searching for have the chance of someday meaning something to someone. Our journeys and discoveries can outlive and outpace us. So imagine they crashed and then they came over there and just made a fire and cooked whatever they could catch. Man. I wonder what happened to this thing. I wonder how many people were here. Some free data. Very nice. Some free samples too. One of these machines I don't understand. I think I can see the dogs on there. Right there at the bottom. Some data from it. These weird ice shapes. There's like old monuments out of ice. Don't know what else they'd build out of here. Fallen tint. The snow falls gentler, the clouds halt. Time's ruthless rhythm is suddenly challenged by these lonely ruins, and as the wind sinks through the rocks, time seems to stop. Pretty drawing. Sorry about my chair. Very professional. It's pretty. This is where he stood when he drew the picture. Oh. There's some money over here too. Very nice. Alright. After that last session at the house, we finally got enough material to come over here and fix the elevator. It's goody. Alright, well, I thought it'd be a little more of something than that. Alright, before I try that, I want to make sure the doggos are okay. Give them the pipettes. And finally build them this garage they deserve. Slap that bad Larry right there. Hopefully they can manage that cliff. Oh yeah. They already love it. Change the color. Upgrade. I can upgrade? Did not really think about that. Like explored the whole map already. It is what it is, I guess. I wonder what it does. Alright. Now we finally go down. Whoa. It's like a night sky. It's beautiful. But we still have planes that fly and crash. Giants to discover. A couple mushrooms to grow. And adventurers to discover. And we still need to find out what happened to our mentor, Dr. Garcia. So, come back next time.